What up, y'all? Your boy Mike back again. And, it's motherfucking 1:26 a.m. in the morning. I slept half the motherfucking day. Tired as fuck. On the daytime and shit. So I decided I'm wide awake now. I'm an insomniac like a motherfucker. Bored. So I decided to do a video. This is kind of like a video response, even though it's like from a podcast. A podcast that I watch on the fucking weekly tip every Sunday. It's uploaded, I think it is, on Saturday night. Great podcast. Talking about the Apartment 5B podcast hosted by Kill. Kill is a dope fucking producer slash podcast host. I would say I developed a little friendship with homie. He just a down-to-earth dude. Like on Twitter, when my grandfather passed away, he sent me a lengthy motherfucking message, and that shit was like really dope. It like shit touched me, man, because I was depressed as a motherfucker then. Dude is really fucking cool, down-to-earth. Check the podcast out. I'll put the link in the description. Shout out to his co-host as well, the homie Nick. Nick follows me on Instagram and shit. Vague, shout out to Vegas. He's Ill Will's cousin, by the way. Nas is Ill Will. R.I.P. to Ill Will. And those dudes are fucking dope. So shout out to them. And they did a dope ass episode yesterday called Producers Who Are Dope on the Mic. And I figured I'd do a response to that. So here is my top 10 producers slash MCs. Now this is my personal list. If my list doesn't suit you, fine. Make your own motherfucking list. Because I've been seeing some dumbass comments that just get deleted and blocked. Because I don't got time for that bullshit. But salute to y'all that are respectable and have your own list or whatever. But this is my list, alright? So respect that shit. Alright? So let's get to it. Now, I'll throw some honorable mentions at the end. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So coming up first, we got Ant Banks. Now, Ant Banks to me is amazing on the boards. It's like he is so fucking dope. His production is just, it slaps. You know what I mean? That Bay Area dope ass sound that he does, on all those fucking Too Short albums, on his own shit, Spice One production he done, and various others. The guy is just absolutely phenomenal. The slap of that production, the bass is so fucking good. Absolutely love it. And on the mic, he's not bad at all. It's that pimp slash gangster shit that I love. To be honest, I would say his third album is my favorite, which I need to get, which I know I'm not too crazy about sought after crazy money CDs anymore, you know what I mean? Because it ain't worth it, in my opinion, anymore. Like, that shit is out of print and mad money, but it's called Do or Die, and that shit is fucking banging. All gangster shit on there, damn near, you know what I mean? I prefer that, to be honest, but this album is probably my second favorite. It's so fucking good. Sitting on Something Fat, 1993. The production is just so fucking good. It's like, that Bay Area gangster shit, as I stated before, and he kills that shit, especially on my favorite Too Short album, Getting Where You Fit, and he does so fucking good on there. It's so good. Absolutely. I think he said himself that he's not too good on the mic. I don't think so. I think he's fucking amazing. In my opinion, he's not the best, spiritual, lyrical, cannabis style MC. Dude's from the West Coast Bay Area, and he just has that great, 90s Bay Area sound. And I love it. Ant Banks, Send Us Something Fat. 1993 is the album that I'm showing up, but my favorite is Do or Die. I would say my best work that he done, and one of the best producers slash MCs in my book. So there you go. Next, the motherfucking green-eyed bandit, Eric Sermon. To me, this is his best album. No Pressure, 1993. But his production is just absolutely terrific. You know what I mean? Like those EPMD albums, this, all first 4 Redman albums, the Keith Murray shit, everything he did was fucking golden, in my opinion. And I just love his voice. It's so fucking dope. You know? So dope. You know? Unfortunately, in my opinion, people might disagree. I don't give a fuck. But Parrish Smith did not do as good as Eric did when it came to solo shit. You know? I only had 2 albums from him. There was mediocre at best. Not a big fan. But in EPMD, he is fucking incredible. He is so dope. And I want to talk about EPMD for a minute, even though this is about Eric Sermon's, you know, and his production / MC, you know, the workings he did on that. But like on the EPMD albums, the latter shit, the shit after 92, you know, business, Back in Business. I think Back in Business is dope. It gets overlooked. That shit is grimy as hell, and it's hella dope. Out of Business is dope too, man. I love that shit. I didn't hear the 2008, whatever fucking album that was. I didn't hear that shit, but yeah, that shit's dope. I think all the albums are great. And Eric Sermon, I'm a fan of his first 2. Everything after that is like hit or miss for me, but yeah. I think it's Double or Nothing in the 95 joint, I think it came out in. I have that in my collection as well physically. That's dope. But this shit is my favorite, and his production it's so dope. It's like that funky fucking East Coast shit, and it is just incredible. So Eric Sermon, he's dope. I love his accent, like that lisp he has. Dope as fuck, yo. Love it. So Eric Sermon. Next is a fucking legend, yo. DJ Quik. I think DJ Quik is phenomenal at both, at producing and MCing. His production on his albums are fucking flawless. Second to None as well. All that shit is dope. The Sugar Free shit he did on Sugar Free's first album, I think it's called Ghetto Gospel, Street Gospel, something like that. That shit's fire. And my favorite album from DJ Quik is this Safe and Sound. Definitely, 1995. Flawless album, you know. But yeah, his production is just so fucking good. So good. You know, he did Hearts of Men on All Eyes on Me. Wasn't even credited on that album, which is a bunch of bullshit. You know. The guy is just fucking amazing. I think he's really up there, you know what I mean? He could have been higher too, but I had to put some cats higher than him, but he is just absolutely phenomenal at both, in my opinion. You know, representing Compton, the blood nigga. You know, dude's grimy as hell. Love it. I think all his albums are good, you know, up to like the 98 joint. Got Rhythalism or some shit like, I can't fucking pronounce that shit. That album, you know, after that, pretty much hit or miss, in my opinion. But this shit is fire. You know, my favorite album from him. And his production is just banging. Really fucking good shit. Love DJ Quik. So, Compton's own DJ Quik is on my list. He is number fucking 7. So, there you have it. No, number 8. My bad. Number 8. Next, people might say he's a little late on the list, you know, but I don't give a fuck. This is my list, yo. Dr. Dre. These beats are just absolutely phenomenal. If someone told me Dre's the best producer of all time, I wouldn't even argue with that. I wouldn't. Because dude is just absolutely incredible, you know. And as far as MCing goes, you know, he don't write his own shit, no. But people think it doesn't take talent to recite somebody else's words, and it does, in my opinion. You need character. You know, dudes that didn't write their own raps had character in the 90s. Dr. Dre, or even late 80s, because right out of Compton. Dr. Dre, you know, Bushwick Bill, Eazy-E. They had a character. You didn't give a fuck back then. You know what I mean? You didn't care back then. I sure as fuck didn't. When I was 10, 11 years old in 1995, 96, copping these cassettes, I didn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? And Dre owned that shit. Like, it was his. You know what I mean? So it doesn't bother me at all. You got people out there just discrediting Dre because he didn't write his own shit. Like, who gives a fuck? Okay? And they can say, what about if Nas came out and said he don't write his own shit? How would you feel then? And I'm like, fuck off, yo. Like, yeah, it would hurt. You know what I mean? Of course it would hurt. Duh. But that's a whole nother lane because, you know, Dre makes it known he don't write his own shit. You know, Eazy-E even said it on a rhyme, you know? So, y'all should know this, man. My Chris Tucker shit. Y'all know this, you know? So, yeah, man, Dr. Dre. He has to be up there, man. His production is absolutely flawless. And he owns his rhymes, man. Whether Snoop Dogg, motherfucking the DOC, Ice Cube, Ren, Eminem, whoever writing his shit, he owns that. And makes it his. So, that's why I don't give the nigga any slack for that shit, yo. Like, he's amazing. Alright? So, Dr. Dre, gotta be up there, man. Yes, The Chronic is my favorite, I would say. I love 2001 Death, but yeah, The Chronic be my favorite. So, there you have it with Dr. Dre. Next, let's go to Queens. I'm going with QTip. QTip is absolutely amazing on both. Tribe Called Quest. A Tribe Called Quest means a lot to me, man. At the tender age of 8 years old is when I first heard them, even though I didn't start collecting their shit to 1995 when I was 10. But I seen a video for Check the Rhyme, and I kept watching it over and over again because my uncle would record videos from Yo MTV Raps, and I would watch Check the Rhyme off the Low End Theory record that came out in 91 over and over and over again, yo. Love that video. It brings back so many good memories. But my favorite album from A Tribe Called Quest, and the best thing Q-Tip ever was affiliated with, is this record, 1993 Midnight Marauders, man. This album is so fucking good. But yeah, man, Q-Tip, just a smooth, awesome delivery that he had with his amazing production. He knew how to pick samples. He knew how to lay down a motherfucking beat, and he was absolutely tremendous at it. You know what I mean? Absolutely. I love Q-Tip, yo. Like, the dude is just amazing. You know what I mean? Especially on all the Tribe joints. The first 3 Tribe albums. I love it. I'm not a big fan of his solo stuff that much, to be honest with you. That's just me, though. But I don't care what no one says. I love Vibrant Thing. That's my joint. But, yeah. Midnight Marauders, man. He shined on that. The production is absolutely amazing. He has to be up there. He has to be up there. Love Q-Tip. Q-Tip from Tribe, man. Definitely on my motherfucking list. Tribe means the world to me, yo. Absolutely. I was motherfucking heartbroken when Fife passed away. It shit sucked, yo, but Tribe Called Quest, amazing fucking group. And Q-Tip, a phenomenal producer / MC. He delivered in both aspects of the game. So he has to be on here, man. It'd be a fucking crime if he wasn't. Love Q-Tip at producing and MCing. Next is motherfucking Extra P. Large Professor. Also from Queens. And I think Large Professor is just fucking dope at both. You know what I mean? He contributed to one of the greatest albums of all time. Hip Hop's Thriller. If someone said it was the greatest album of all time, I wouldn't argue. I'm talking about Nasty Nas's Illmatic, 1994. He killed that shit. All the production on here, he fucking laced. Did fucking fantastic with it. And rhyming, you know what I mean? He's great at that. So many fucking beats he did that I absolutely love. No one talks about this album, but Non-Fiction. You don't know what Non-Fiction is? Look it the fuck up. The Future Is Now, 2002. Look that shit up. He did a beat on there that was just absolutely bonkers. The guy was just amazing. He had a shelved album from '96 called the LP, I think. But it wasn't released till later on. That shit's fucking dope as hell. I don't have a hard copy of that. I don't know if it's out of print or not, but you know, I'll see. But yeah, my favorite work he ever did is definitely Breaking Atoms. Easily, you know what I mean? You know, just hanging out, looking out I love looking at the front door. I heard Looking at the Front Door when I was a very young kid. I was a youngin', yo. It was like, had to be 92, 93, because my uncle would record mad shit. Like, he made mad fucking, like, mixtapes back then. When he would put all his shit, like, from his other cassettes on one tape. And I heard that, he would play that, like, all the fucking time. It was on a black Memorex cassette, man. All the time, yo. That's how good my memory is with that fucking shit. But yeah, man. The Large Professor Extra P. He did something crazy, man. He bought in his equipment to Stretch and Barbito one time. And he made a beat from scratch live on Stretch and Barbito. That's why the Stretch and Bob show was so important to me, man. That shit was blazing. And OC was in there freestyling over that instrumental. That shit was amazing, yo. Much love to Large Professor. That dude is so dope. Love Large Professor. Extra P. My favorite shit he ever did work on was this 1991 classic. Nas is also featured on this joint. Love it. Of course, you know, Live at the Barbecue. Y'all know what the fuck that is. Next, I'm talking about motherfucking Metal Fingers. Metal Face. MF Doom. Gotta be on my list, man. Diehard MF Doom fan. Both avenues he is fucking flawless at. His production is fucking amazing. You know, his wordplay is out of this world. The way he delivers that monotone but so in your face delivery, I love it. It's unorthodox, but it fucking works. And the man is just phenomenal. This is the best thing he ever spit on, in my opinion. Which is food. But yeah, man, he's just phenomenal on here. My favorite album he ever done is Food. Mad people would say Operation Doomsday, what I won't argue with, or Mad Villainy, or what have you. But I gotta go with this joint right here, Food, 2004. You know, fantastic. His beats, the way he sampled fucking Wild Style and shit was just so fucking amazing on here, man. His production someone said Doom was the greatest producer / MC of all time. I wouldn't argue with that at all. I would not, because the dude is just phenomenal at both. On both avenues, he delivers tremendously. Diehard Doom fan. Really big Doom fan. I think Doom was ahead of his time, you know. Zeb Love X he used to go by when he was in KMD with his brother, you know. Native Tongue members as well. I'm not really into that KMD shit, to be honest with you. Like them and Black Sheep, Jungle Brothers, yo, people might call me fucking crazy. I can't get into that shit, man. I don't know what it is. I can't get into them. Them are at least rap members of Native. You know, I gotta go with Tribe and De La, you know, all day over them. But once Doom went solo in '99, shit blew my motherfucking wig back, yo. Like, the shit is absolutely incredible. All his joints. Doom put on nothing whack in my opinion. You know what I mean? Production wise and MCing wise. He's amazing. One of the greatest artists of all time in my opinion. I love him, you know. Food is fantastic. It's so fucking good. There's a video out there that is like one of the greatest videos of all time in my opinion. It's Mos Def in his studio just reciting Doom's lyrics off here. It is fantastic. You can tell, you know, Mos is a fan too, you know, before hip hop. That is so dope, you know. And it's so ill. I love that video. Shout out to Mos Def. Fuck Yaslin Bey. I'm not gonna call the nigga that. I'm gonna call the nigga Mos Def. That's when I heard him in '98 on the Black Star record, and that's how I'm gonna call him. So shout out to Mos Def. I love that video. It's so fucking dope. But yeah, man. Daniel Dumile, MF Doom. Definitely on my motherfucking list on, you know, my favorite producers / MCs of all time. He has to be on there. Next, we go back to motherfucking Queens. Let me take a break right quick. I need a sip of water, man. When I brush my motherfucking teeth, I get toothpaste. I swallow that shit, and that shit gives me heartburn. But yeah, man. Next, Havoc. Man, Havoc on the boards and MCing. He's both fucking great at it. I always prefer Prodigy when it comes to MCing, but he got to be on this list because he MCs and produces, and he's fucking phenomenal at both. And this is not my favorite Mobb Deep album. That belonged to the Infamous, but I figured I'll show something new because I talked about the Infamous like 2 times on my channel, I want to say. So show the 1999 fucking masterpiece, Murder Music. Love this album to death. To me, the last like classic great Mobb Deep album. Even though I like stuff later on, but this shit is the best in my opinion. Like the last best. Havoc, y'all. Like, he found his niche on the Infamous, even though QTip is on there as well. But he really personified that grimy sound on Hell on Earth, in my opinion. That really, really grimy sound. Hell on Earth is just so fucking good. I love Hell on Earth. Hell on Earth is phenomenal, and the production on there, yo, is just out of this world. His production is so fucking dope. Like, the eerie shit that he uses, you just want to creep up on a nigga and blow their fucking brains out, yo. This shit, those fucking Mobb Deep beats is fucking great. Yeah, man, Havoc, you can't lose with Havoc. His beats are just fucking great, and he stepped up his mic game, definitely, you know, during the, like, around, like, this time, and, you know, the infamy and stuff like that. He definitely stepped his game up. The Silent Partner record with The Alchemist is really fucking good. I need to get a hard copy of that. I have it on my iTunes. Just so fucking good. I love The Silent Partner. Great album. Yeah, Alchemist would have been on here too, but he's that's my favorite producer overall. Like, he rhymes, but he don't rhyme enough, you know what I mean? So he would be on like my top 5 producers period of all time. He's in my top 5. Alchemist is unbelievable, yo. Since Primo, that's how much I love that nigga, man. He is fucking great. But Havoc on that hand, just at both, you know, those dark, sinister fucking Timberland / hoodie stomping nigga out beats, plus his ill, grimy wordplay mixed with those amazing beats. He's a force to be reckoned with, and I gotta put him on my list, yo. Havoc. Love Havoc, man. That's why he's so high. He's number 3. Next, go with the Woola Zigzag Zigalaw, the Abbott, motherfucking RZA. Gotta go with RZA, man. RZA's just phenomenal. That 93, I would say 93 to 97 is his prime, even though he did banging beats after that, up to like 2000 and stuff. But I would say this. No, there was one time. I would say that is just like his prime, 93 to 97. And this is my favorite album that RZA ever did, Bobby Digital, 1999. My favorite thing that he was ever on would have to be Wu-Tang Forever. I know people call me crazy. I love Enter the 36 Chambers. I love Enter the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers to death. But my favorite is Wu-Tang Forever. You know what I mean? But this is the best he did solo-wise. I told my boy Mike about it. My boy Money Miz on Instagram. Shout out to him. My boy Mike. We were talking about that one time. I was like, yo, if RZA did an album in 1994 when he was on that Resurrector shit, it would have been so fucking good. You know what I mean? It would have been phenomenal. It would have been flawless in my opinion. But he didn't do that, you know? Even if it came out like a 95 or something, it would have been amazing. But you know, that whatever the fuck he does as Bobby Digital, it's kind of overboard, but the album's still fucking good. I don't see why people say it's not. It's great, man. I love Bobby Digital. You know, his production is just fucking so dope. You know it is a beat when you hear it. You know what, the sampling and everything he chose to use when he did beats was just a good fucking mixture. You know what I mean? It was a great recipe of just great production, and I absolutely love it. Those beats are so good. 93 to 97 is just flawless for RZA. You know, he did great shit after that too, like on Supreme Clientele and whatnot, but that shit was amazing. Even 98 on The Swarm. You know, Cobra Clutch. I can't stop listening to that without nodding my fucking head. Amazing shit. I love Bobby Digital. Bobby Digital. I love RZA. RZA's great. Sorry for these fuck ups, y'all. I'm just kind of out of it. But I've been sleeping all fucking day. But yeah, man, RZA, Bobby Digital is my favorite album from him. But his production, my favorite is like 93 to 97. So yeah, RZA, the Abbott. Number 2. Number 1, gotta go with this dude, yo. I just have to. The ITC representative, Lord Finesse. Have to go with Finesse, y'all. Lord Finesse is just fucking incredible. I don't see why he ain't talked about more. You know what I mean? In my opinion, like well, the real hip hop heads know, but like on these publications don't really talk about Finesse when it comes to rhyming and fucking producing. I think he's phenomenal at it. Like, his production is so fucking good. And this is my favorite shit he ever appeared on. I think this shit dropped in 1996. I want to say. Had to be 96. But yeah, man. The Awakening. Favorite shit he ever done, man. Great shit. I fucking love this album. But, I love his production. The shit he laced the Notorious B.I.G. with. You know, and Suicidal Thoughts, that was an amazing beat. You know, Dr. Dre, the message he did as well, so fucking good, man. This album is great as well, but Finesse is just so fucking good. Yeah, man. Diamond D would have made it as well. Almost made it, but he didn't. He beat honorable mentions, but yeah, man, I love Diamond D to death. He could have made it. If someone said he's the greatest producer MC of all time, I wouldn't argue with that either, because I love the ITC to death. And Lord Finesse is amazing. Like, his witty punchlines are so fucking good. His punchlines are amazing. You know what I mean? There'd be no Big L if it wasn't for Finesse. Straight the fuck up. And this may be blasphemy. This may be fucking hip-hop blasphemy. But I like Finesse better than L. I'm sorry. You know, Lord Finesse is amazing. He's a fucking legend. His beats was, like I said, phenomenal. great, and his MCing was just as fucking good. You know, like the shit he said was so fucking dope. Oh, he's so good. He is so fucking good. Brainstorm off here with OC and KRS. That shit's grimy as hell. And probably my favorite Lord Finesse song of all time. I don't give a fuck if it's just a motherfucking single or what. But Hip to the Game is my shit. Yeah, man. Lord Finesse. Amazing. He's my favorite MC / producer of all time. So, I hope y'all enjoyed that. I know it's a motherfucking half hour. But, you know, I like to ramble and shit. So, this will be uploaded. And I hope y'all enjoy it. Got some more shit in the cannon just to release. Because I'm bored. So, I hope y'all enjoy this. So, as always, I'll see you on the flip side. Peace.